Indications of a cluttered mind. And is there anything wrong with having a cluttered mind? Book of Secrets by Osho, talks of Osho, 1974. Right, wrong, good, bad, all truth is subjective. Right, wrong, good, bad, all truth is subjective. This is YouTube channel Enough Uber Driving. YouTube channel Enough Uber Driving. So, that being said, this is the seventh set of 50 videos. One video posted every 6 hours. The source video is in the description area to etch into one's DNA that it's easier to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. Now, the way all this stuff look, I just don't feel like going through with it. People do things for one reason and one reason only because they feel like it. So we got anticipation and anxiety. So my stuff is like this. Even if it's consciously like nothing like that, I know thyself, there's anxiety. There's anxiety afoot. Let me see here. Page 31. A part of all I earn is mine to keep. I found a road to wealth when I decided that all I earn is mine to keep. A part of all one earn is one's to keep. One found a road to wealth when one decided that all one earned is one's to keep. All right, so it's easier to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. That's what these 50 videos, one video posted every 6 hours, is about, etching into one's DNA. Therefore, affirmation one is ignoring all of the hard ways of making a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. This is my third session here at the Bickerstaff Saywell House. How long will it last? Based on record, it's probably 2 weeks. It's March 2nd. Well, it might be March 3rd. Uh, I'm going to guess the time. I don't have a way to look at it right now. It's probably a little bit after midnight or right dead on midnight of March 3rd, 2026. All right. So I got 2 years from August 18th, 2025 to have the Bickerstaff Saywell House Project, a system set up for friends and family to stay here when they come from out of town. I can see a little smoke. I just got through smudge stick. I haven't smudge stick this area in quite some time. This couch is Professor Bickerstaff condo couch uh, on Shaker. Now, this stuff on the couch I was carrying along with me, right? This is of course, they ain't a brand new. So one idea, because the idea is clear, cleanse. That's the result. There's no toilet or water here, even though I urinated in the toilet. That's one reason I smudge. It's the foul smell in here. A reminder not to stay too long, to use the money that you guys are giving me. I thank you. You know, I made every video I'm asking for $150 to just give me. It sounds crazy, right? Because you feel like it or you don't feel like it. I ain't mad if you don't. And I can hear some people talking shit, some mindsets talking shit now. Well, what's in it for me, right? There's a difference between giving and granting. Granting is you have an idea of what I'm gonna do with the money. Giving, You don't. You might, but you don't, or you don't care. So giving me money, I can tell you that's a day off of Uber driving right now at this time, right? However, as time goes on, I won't need a day off Uber driving. I finally took some people advices that I didn't want to. I got back on. I got distracted on track to one's target audience, right? And this is the target audience, one's future self. Right? I'm watching these videos myself. Uh, that that I'm at or beyond. I'm gonna use it. I wonder if I should practice quantum entanglement and the law of assumption. I'm at or beyond the ability or capacity to give or grant $5,500 the same as I would give or grant $5.50 because I feel like it or don't. I got two stories for that. One of them it was actually $5,005. The other one is I upped it 500. It was 5,500 or $5.50, which is a $5.50 bus pass, right? And that goes with the giving or granting. Hey, can you give me some money to get downtown? I Uber drive. You want to ride? Or I got a bus pass. But can you give me some money to go? Rich man knows that giving a poor man money is not gonna solve his problem, and it's kind of I got that word facetious from TV. I think I might have heard someone in school say it, but I think I looked it up and the context behind it and why it's used. It sounds like a cool word, but what do I really mean? It's lightweight prejudice, prejudging, evaluation, or it's none of my business. This right. I think that's what it is. It's none of my business what his problem is or not, right? So problem is how to achieve a goal. And at this standpoint right now, that we got conscious goals, subconscious goals, and unconscious goals. Strangest secret in the world by Earl Nightingale. He says some of us have goals, some of us don't. This smudge sage, white clary sage I got from Passport to Peru, smell a lot better than the dog, not dog, but dead animal smell in here. It's a lot of cleaning to try to figure out where and when it's at. I was hurt when I was talking about my position here, the Bickerstaff State Warehouse, my work with Professor Bickerstaff. They basically said she's a hoarder. I never saw it like that as a hoarder because she don't want to throw nothing away. They said, that's what a hoarder is. They collect. And that sounds bad because I mean, she a retired professor. She's an educated hoarder, right? Um, and they're books. They're treasures. They're not. Yeah. So, well, anyways, I just thought about that because it's a lot of work just to find out the source of the smell, clear the room. The first order of business is one's own personal stuff, and this is the third time I'm here. What did I accomplish? First time I was here, I got all my bags. I got luggage and totes and a couple of coolers and the chest. Century Safe Fire Flood Proof chest. All right. And it's 20 pieces total. And I got stuff laid out. Like this is laid out and some other stuff laid out. And the idea was what was one of the end results? End result is I'm about clearing cleansing. I'm getting tired of moving stuff from one place to the other, but that's what I get paid the big bucks for. I get paid a lot of money, a lot of spiritually intangible money, which means I ain't got to put up with no mindset stuff about a record and is it profitable on how much. Guy asked me that. Damn, he tipped me $12. He said, "Oh, is it profitable?" I say, "It's enough. It's enough. I'm about that enough. More than enough. Enough and more than enough. Everything always works out. Everything more than always works out. I'm real sketchy about the details because what's enough for me or what's more than enough for me, everybody got an opinion. That's what that man kept saying. You know, Eh, you know, I think about it. I kind of like kind of like making these audio. Because while I was driving him and I thought about him, uh, I had to be quiet and speak, be quiet and listen, even though I got stories and stuff I can chime in on. With I Uber. By the way, circulate enough Uber driving. That's this YouTube channel. By the way, circulate or share one's Uber referral code. Only use one Uber referral code if you love driving. Because one made up one's mind that no matter how wealthy one becomes, one would always Uber drive. Quantum entanglement and the manifest reset. Quantum entanglement and the manifest reset. One found the road to success, and one decided that a part of all one make, all one earn is one's to keep. Kind of weird. Difference between earning and making. Potatoes, patata. All language is an attempt at persuasion or manipulation. Persuasion is win-win. Manipulation is lose-lose. All language, all words are signposts. All right. All that talking, I could have did something with this stuff. This stuff right here is stuff I may or may not use. So how long do I got? I got some skates here that can go for the relationship. So I'm gonna use this tote for shoes. Well, I got a bag for that too. So I use the tote for the bag. Nope. I use the tote. I want stuff hard, stuff I can pick up and carry and put in the car. Suitcases, not a bunch of little bags and little knickknacks and stuff, right? And then eventually, minimalist. Eventually, get rid of all. I don't want much of nothing. I would listen to Brian Tracy years ago, and he said he'd be able to go to a different country and declare with nothing but the shirt on your back, with nothing to declare. But inside, in between one ears, are millions of dollars. Actually, it's $1,042,720 income. That's before taxes and expenses. So to be able to go to another country and set up businesses that brings in that amount of that's just my personal income, right? So we gotta extrapolate that for that's before expenses. After expenses, I'm clearing over $784,000 per month of passive assets after expenses. So I got one thing filled. But that's not the goal to fill it. The goal is out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. So I got a bunch of little knickknacks. All right. So now I got these things that I like to use. I call this my medicine cabinet. Stuff that would go in the medicine cabinet bathroom. The thing about these things, people don't like to take this stuff on airplanes and stuff like that. And you know what? I got a perfect bag for it. Got a perfect bag for that. Now, what's the first thing I said when I started the video? Because that's the title of this video. I got receipts and stuff. Oh, I still got the smudge stick burning in a little pile. I forgot what I said. I got a box for receipts. It's like I quit. And I was like, but I'm not going to, you can lean, you can clean. I'm clean and sober, right? So I don't have to get all depressed and shit. I forgot I'm a customer. I hope I didn't mislead nobody. Got you thinking. Maybe I should say a bad word off the rip. That way I don't mislead nobody and they get to watch my videos and be like, he a good guy. And all of a sudden, a voice pop up in my head that I don't want out. Literally voices and images. Well, I don't really hear the voice. But it'd be images and thoughts, mindsets of people. It's strong emotion that I know what they would say from intensity of emotion and repetition. I know what they would say on cue, as if I was having a conversation with them, only I don't know who I'm having a conversation with, other than this video camera, right? So I'm taking the time to do this, and I guess I can ramble on. It's easy to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. I want to listen to one's videos, these videos like this, at 2 and 3 times the speed. To get over 2 times the speed, one needs YouTube Premium. So the YouTube Premium, I have a morbid. Why I say morbid? Morbid means death. It almost feels like that. I have an intolerance, a great, intense, a massive, magnate intolerance. So here's a tie. Here's a rag. Got scissors. This is for pens. Hmm. This is too much stuff, and I don't know what to do with it. Sometimes I just like get everything together, throw it away, live your life, start all over, right? But then what happens? It all accumulates now. So to learn how to organize storage, what no longer serves, get rid of that. Like for instance, I was this is just like this is up and leave. Uh, this can go here. Now, what was the first thing? Clutter, anxiety, the master key to influencing, how to overcome procrastination in yourself and in others. The only thing about saging and smudging right now is I'm not actually letting the energy out. That lady was she died at 105. I think she left the building when she was 96. I got 20 containers. 20. That's crazy. And I got it over. It took a lot of effort to bring this stuff over here. Now I gotta find a corner for it. She gave me a corner on the third floor, but I'm not going. I'm not putting this stuff. It ain't worked out. Change of plan. Uh, I'm gonna have to do it my way. You know it's not mine. Cause my sister say how she gonna miss this stuff? She in Vegas, but I know she trusts me not to throw nothing away, and I'm not. Especially not no books. The idea was to get everything kind of laid out to the point where she can. Now, I got these gloves. It's like use the illusion. And I notice as soon as I just like F it and throw it away, I'm gonna want to use it. So if I can find a corner, but that's like doing what she's doing. And as older she get, the more it's done. And I'm finding stuff all over the place. Like when I clean the car out. These are medium gloves. I just do it I got everything I need to stay busy as a bee. Uh, I definitely need this. I can use these scissors again, but I need something to go with it. And it's at Clean House. All right. I guess I can take this bag with me. Got this little bag here. I'm using the Gatorade Nike bag. Cause I switch up what I travel with. And that's basically Uber driving, going to the Mrs. Fancy Wife, that's what I call it. Call her. All this stuff is stuff I know I'm going to use in the near future. The glasses. I ain't going to use this. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the composition book with the rest of them. Those are my crystals. I use it or lose it. I can put it up and just have an idea of what it is. Now these receipts, this was done out of fear. 90% of what we worry about never happened. I saved all these receipts, took the time to sort them out by the year, right? And all that, like, just in case we get audited. And like now, the business is falling quickly. Quickly. I mean, like, deeper and deeper, not in debt, it's the bill. Because we don't have no debt, right? Donations only. Grant $150 to Clean House Incorporated. Clean, changed lives, empowered, and new, founded by David Smeltz and Tyrone Sanders in 2010. I'm over 13 years clean and sober, over 13 years without cigarettes, 8 years vegan, over 7 years in the same relationship, over 9 years as an Uber driver, over 11 winters as a house manager at Clean House, staying above a storefront. It's a sober house for men, and it's also the nonprofit part of it is 5 12-step meetings, martial arts, yoga, and meditation. I want you to grant $150, the same as you would grant $1.50. Got some change. Or you can give me $1.50. $150, right? Because that's the target audience. You have the ability or capacity to give or grant $5,500 in the same vibration. That's $5.50. Now, the road that you took to get to that financial destiny, I probably get a little bit different than mine. You might want to tell me where to go. I might listen, I might not. And everything have a goal, a protocol, a practice. I am not. I remember I heard one YouTuber. It was like a motivational speaking thing, kind of. And you know what? I can use these plastic bags. It's like a liner. I got a feeling there's something in the plastic bag gonna deteriorate the word. I'm gonna use this. I got the governor. I'm gonna use my Christmas gift, $15 gift card. Yeah. What was I saying? So I guess the idea is I can actually go through here, the IRS letters here, books and stuff. Just go through one thing at a time. I think this one book I'm gonna keep now. I keep saying this because the word indication, like Pete and repeat 50 times. Write this out 50 times. Your mind and thoughts must operate on the same frequency as your goal. Right. Bob Proctor, 6 Minutes to Success lesson. He talks about the chapter on serenity. Write it out and read it every day for 90 days for 30 years. I don't know. That's what I heard him say. He was a senior. I know my brain be making hiccups and stuff. So, but I wrote it out, and I get the part read it every day for 90 days. And I tried it for a second. I don't know how long I lasted for like 4 or 5 days. That's why I have a fruit of life game key system. Practice master day routine, work in mystery, anytime, any place. Big money. No, not big money. Yeah, big money, dark energy. Storefront, street, and active, traveling, real, catharsis. What's happening? Expenses. Then I have a spiritually bipolar, true one day manifestation, and ding, 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 ding. This YouTube channel, enough Uber driving. And I think I said what it's really about enough is that one has more than enough Uber driving. One earn enough Uber driving. I got this book from Master Greg. He want me to read this stuff and ask me what I think. Man, I ain't even interested in the martial arts like that no more. I like fighting about it. A part of me got into the martial arts thing. This captain's dad key. I mean, I got a fish. I know I'm gonna need these at some time. You know what? I'm gonna keep Captain Dad key. I'm gonna take that to her house. It's not mine. Don't belong here. Another mini composition book. I might rebox those. The index parts thing, but I got crystals in them now. And you know what? I can put all this little stuff in there. I kind of like this. A gentleman's hardware. And I got a tea tree oil, lavender. What happened to the yeah, oh, this can go in there. Things for the books. And I can just go through one container at a time. Actually, I don't even need this. I can go through one container at a time and take in. That's another idea, which is hard. A magnetic bookmarker. $1 scratch off $1 winning ticket, a business card, and then to actually write all this stuff down. Continue on my habit, a paradigm that I'm shifting to, where one actually read 2 hours a day and write 1 hour a day, and one actually imagine doing it. One actually imagine doing it on this very couch. Hell, I might video myself just reading. That's crazy. That's all right. Let's stop saying that's crazy. Let's find another word for what I mean. That's different. Magnificent obsession. There's a lot of cool words in the dictionary. And why? How come all my videos gotta be 20, 30 minutes long? I can just make a bunch of 6-minute videos and get to where I want to get. Because what's the